Costello, what's up, sis? You up late? Put my glasses on. I'm in my element. Hey, Jason. Hey, Casey. I'm up late. Things going on in my mind. I'm up. I know I probably shouldn't be up, but I'm up. I'm doing great. I have no complaints. Just living life. I appreciate you guys for coming in. What's going on? You've seen the title. So I'm wondering, what do you guys think about that? That's been on my mind tonight. What do you guys think about that? Casey, I know. I already know. Yes, you are one of the chosen ones. I already know that. Those pickles that you made, Costello, I know they hot. I know they fire. I call myself making some pickles too, but not spicy. And before they can like really pickle, I ate them. I'm not gonna lie. Something about me and pickles, me and cucumbers and vinegar. I just could not let them like sit there. I had to eat them. That's sad. I know. Thank you, Blessing. Thank you, Casey. Casey, do you feel like you are one of the chosen ones? Do you feel like God has spoken to you or have made you aware of certain things that nobody else have seen? Yeah. I have a topic. I usually don't have a topic when I come live, and I was live earlier, but something was kind of like weighing heavy on my heart because I was watching one of my old videos, and I'm like, I just wonder how other people feel it's late. So I'm wondering if I want to hear people's not out of body experiences. I want to hear people's experiences that they questioned. You're eating egg tacos. Yes, God is real. I just want to hear people's test. I don't want to hear your testimony. I'm lying if I say that. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear what I came on here tonight for is because I want to hear your not your out of body experience, but things that you have experienced that maybe somebody else in this world will question. That's what I want to hear. Things that he has allowed you to see. And I'm in my element tonight. I took the makeup off. I took the wig off. I'm in my pajamas and my robe. Yeah, I'm in my element. But I want to hear, have you ever experienced a situation when you explain the situation that you experienced, people was like, she crazy. Do you feel like you're one of the chosen ones? That he has allowed you to see something that he's not allowed anybody else to see? That's what I want to know. And that's what I want to hear. And that's why I came on tonight. I am not a very religious person. I'm not. But I'm a spiritual person. And I have faith in the Lord. and I believe in the Lord. But I'm not a flat out religious person. I'm not. I'm more spiritual than anything. And I just want to know if anybody got anything to say about that. I know a lot of people shy away from talking about the Lord and talking about their experiences and talking about what they have acknowledged and what they have seen that nobody else have seen. And I just want to know, like, sometimes I'm a sinner, 100%. I'm a sinner, but God is talking to me more and more and more every day, and the things that I experience, no one else is experiencing. So I want to know: has anybody else experienced what I experienced? That's all I want to know. Do you feel like you're one of the chosen ones, or is that a touchy subject and you don't want to really talk about it? Because I'll get off. Nobody wants to like really talk about it. I'll get off. And this is something different to my channel. I don't really talk about God a lot. I do talk about God. And I let people know how much I love God, how much I appreciate, and how much I'm grateful. But I usually don't make the whole topic about Him. But this topic that I'm experiencing tonight is powerful. What's up, niece? You still up? Thank you for coming in. No one's really trying to elaborate on what I'm saying. It's you and one other person here. I don't know who that person is, but I'm just, I guess I'm in my feelings, I guess, if you can say. I'm in my feelings about certain things that has happened to me, certain losses that I experienced, and certain things that I've seen. And I want to talk about it. Nobody else seems to want to talk about it. And niece, out of everybody that I'm cool with on YouTube, you guys know me probably a little bit more than everybody else. You know, I'm not a very religious person. I'm a spiritual person. I like to help people just like you guys do too. And I just want to know: have you ever experienced something that nobody else have experienced? Like, have you ever like seen things that nobody else have seen, or um experienced things that would, if you said something, somebody might think that you're crazy? That's my topic tonight. And yes, I've been drinking. I'm not gonna lie. I've been having a couple glasses of wine. You guys was but my thing is, I'm not oblivious. You know what I mean? I'm not. But these things have been running through my mind all night, even when I was at work. And I have seen things. And I don't always tell people what I see, because people seem to think, oh, she's crazy. She don't have no right to be, she's not right to be thinking that she saw this or this, that, and the other. And that's what I'm just like, am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. If I was crazy, I would not be able to hold down a job and pay my bills and live my life. Okay, and see, I appreciate your feedback. You know what I mean? Because I've seen things, and I've seen things that necessarily didn't want to see. So that's why sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I am the chosen one. Right. Like, I don't, well, I have never like told my family that I've experienced. I mean, some of them maybe, because some of them, like, who's open minded and who's not. You know what I mean? You know who will accept what you say and who won't. So you have to like pick and choose who you say things to. So I'm not forthcoming with everything that I experience. I embrace it. You know what I mean? I pray on it because everything that I see, I don't automatically understand what I'm supposed to do with it, or if I'm supposed to do anything with it at all. Like when God showed me that ghost at my job as I'm walking out the door, what am I supposed to do with that? Am I supposed to say, okay, Lord, you I'm the chosen one. Everybody don't see this, but I'm one of the ones and I'm just gonna accept it. Or am I supposed to go somewhere with it? I don't know. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect and I don't really know everything that I'm supposed to do with it. What's going on, Rowdy Chica? How are you? It's late. And I'm talking about things that a lot of people probably don't understand. My thing is I only seen a ghost one time at my job, but that will never, ever, ever, ever. I'll never, ever, ever be able to forget that because somebody else validated that person. I'm good. I'm good. Just going through some things and I don't understand everything I'm going through. So that's why I decided to come on here. But like a lot of people have died in my life. Kids, a lot of kids have died in my life. Um, Family members, all that. And I've always experienced I'm good, Face Squad, just talking. Thank you so much. You up late. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm just talking about things that I've experienced, and I just want to know if anybody else have experienced it. Like very often, and lately, this is my thing. When I feel things that I'm uncomfortable with, I pray to God. I'm like, don't do that because you're scaring me. Don't let that come through. You know what I mean? But you don't sleep. I know you don't. But I experience quite often. I'm on my way to sleep. You know how you in that sleep mode, but you're not quite sleep. And I can feel somebody sitting on my bed. And I've been feeling that for years now. And I know that there's a lot of people that have died in my life that I cared about, kids included. That's not natural to me. And older people too. But this is what I always pray to God every day. And I pray, like, do not, like, I don't mind you surrounding me with my people. Please surround me with my people. Please. Please surround me with my people. But that kind of scares me because I know I'm not in a deep sleep and I can feel, you know how it feels when somebody sit on your bed. You know how that feels. I feel that a lot. And I just moved into a new place. And I'm starting to feel it here. It scares me a little bit. And I always ask God, like, don't scare me. Please protect me and surround me with my peeps. But don't scare me because you know I'm scary. I live by myself. And I try to say that to Face Squad. You know, I do that. I'm like, I know it's people that's looking out for me. I know that. I believe wholeheartedly that it's my 15-year-old niece that passed away. I believe wholeheartedly that's my ex mother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? I believe all that, but like I'm a scary person. And I know that they're trying to protect me, but don't protect me by sitting on my bed. Don't do that. And I know I have to be like, okay, I know you're not gonna. I never had no harm. Nobody has never tried to scare me. Nobody ain't never did nothing to hurt me. But like, I live alone. That's scary. Yes, I feel it. That time between sleep and awake. I try not. I know that. That's why I say I know I'm a sinner 100% all day. He's still working on me. I'm still working on myself. But I know he's trying to bring me closer to him. I know he's trying to make me realize that I am one of the ones that he chose. I understand that, but you got to ease me into that. You can't give me all that at once. because I'm not used to that. Now, I've always experienced somebody sitting on my bed for a long time. And for a long time, I would take my leg and like, I love you, whoever you are, but and I would move them out the way. I would kick, but I'm kicking the air, but I would just like move my leg, like, don't sit on my bed because you're scaring me. I live here alone. Please pray for me. Please. And I want the understanding, and I want him to always be able to come to me. But my thing is, I get a little spooked because I do live alone. It's not like I can, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want nothing to, I don't want to walk into my kitchen and all my cabinets are open. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want that to happen. I'm a firm believer. Yes, I'm spiritual, and I think he is trying to tell me. I'm trying to show you a different way. I'm trying to show you the way of me. I think he is trying to say that, but my thing is that you got to do it subtly with me because I am a loner and I'm always by myself. Even when I'm at work with a lot of people, I'm by myself because I choose to be. Thank you, Miss Ty. Appreciate you. And I do, and that's what I do on a daily basis. But I think he's trying to tell me, "What's up, Ghost?" I don't want to like say I didn't see you. I think he's trying to tell me something that I'm not listening to. And it's not something that my thing is, I always say, if it wasn't for the Lord, I wouldn't be where I'm at. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for him and my family, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I would not. And I praise him on a daily basis, just like you do. But my thing is that when you want to, and I want him to use me. We all here for a specific person. I want him a purpose. Excuse me. I want him to use me. I want him to. But there's certain things that just freak me out. Like, you know what I mean? I talk to him every day. If it wasn't for the Lord, I wouldn't be here. I would not have overcame what I overcame. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so grateful that he brought me to this place because I could tell you guys some stories and you wouldn't even understand. You'd be like, what? You? Yeah. I can tell you some stories, but that's not for me to right now. That's not for me to, maybe one day I will, but not right now. Ask your angels and spirit guides to help you. And I don't have a doubt in my mind. See, that's what I want you guys to know. I don't have a doubt in my mind that he's not looking over me and he's not protecting me. I know for a fact that reason why no harm has came to me is because of him, because of the Lord. I know that he keeps me humble. I know that he keeps me not having those. I used to have some crazy thoughts, and see, I used to think, well, as long as I don't act on those thoughts, I'm good. That's not true. You can't have those thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting a little warm, and I got my nightgown on. You can't have those thoughts and be at peace. See, and I didn't always get that. He don't want you to have. I used to be like, well, as long as I don't act on what I think, I'm good. No, no, that's not the way it works. You have to forgive people, and you ain't gotta let those people know you forgive them. But you have to forgive people so you can move on and you can be happy. I've learned that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that a long time ago. And I still struggle with that because I say I forgive them, but sometimes, when I'm going through my emotions, I reflect back on, and you can't do that because if you forgive somebody, then you're gonna forgive them, and you're gonna move on with your life. And that doesn't mean that you got to have that person in your life. It doesn't mean that you have to embrace that person and be like, I forgive you. You can forgive that person within you and be fine, but you have to stay true to your forgiveness. And that sometimes is a problem for me. I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect. He's still working on me. Like I said before, if I did everything I was supposed to do in life, I would be dead right now. I'm not dead. So I'm not done. And he's not done with me. Amen. And I'm not sitting, I'm not want to sit here and preach. I'm not. But I was feeling some type of way. So I decided I needed to get on here and say what I had to say. Yes. My 15-year-old niece died. I was asking God, like, how dare you let that happen? You know what I'm saying? I went through my emotions. I went through my grief. No, not even grief. I went through my denial. I went through I blame myself. I blame myself, and I had nothing to do with it. I blamed myself. And then I questioned God. And I had two nieces in my life die. Two in their youth. One was a little bit more expecting than the other, but still, you know what I'm saying? But like, I had to go through my emotions. And to this day, I still talk to my nieces, and my nieces humble me. And my thing is, I do believe they're the ones that surrounded me, and I believe that they're the ones that come to me and be like, "You need to get it together. You sit here and say this, but you do this." I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect. I don't pretend to be perfect. I don't make myself to seem to be somebody that I'm not. I'm still working on me, and so is he. And you're right. And I appreciate both of you guys. I appreciate you guys for that. I do. I still go through my times, but I can hear my niece was a teenager. Rest in peace, niece. And I can hear her saying, when I be going through stop crying. I feel more sorry for y'all than you can ever feel sorry for me. I'm in paradise and you still down there. For the most part. I'm good. You the one that gotta be still struggling. And I gotta listen to that from a 15-year-old. And I find myself getting choked up, and I have lately this week. That's the reason why I think I came on here and I was feeling in my emotions. And I can be sitting here and act like everything is peachy keen and I don't live my life and no, everything's not always great. I don't always come on YouTube and talk about it, but I go through stuff too, like everybody else. I'm human. It's not natural to bury children. I thank God. And I know I'm blessed for everything that he put in my life. You know what I mean? I don't take nothing for granted. But like, sometimes I have to step back and I have to check myself. Like, who do you think you are? Like, people are going through worse things in life. People are having worse times in this world. Is crazy. And people don't care about the next person. And that's why I always try. I ain't rich and I don't make an abundance of money and I can pay my bills and thank Lord. But if I can help somebody else, that's what I'm going to do. Because like I say, we're not here for each other. We're not here just for me and you. You're not here just for you. You here to teach somebody something, somebody to teach you something. You're not here for yourself. I'm here to take care of them babies at work. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to nurture. Right, right. Understand. I only been to one funeral when I was a young person died, where a young person died. I've been to so many funerals in my life. It's not natural. It's just not natural. But it is, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's natural, but it's not. It's not natural to bury children. But the way I had to come with peace, I'm like, you know what? The Lord took this person away before they had to endure the messiness of this world. The Lord looked at this child like she's an angel, and I don't want her. I don't want this world to mess her up. And that's the way I had to come with peace. And I had to be like, you know what? You are a good God. Yeah. For you to even say that, Face Squad. Whoo, Ooh, child, for you to even say that, yeah, it's not natural. It's not. But the way this world is set up today, I got to look at it as a blessing in order for me not to go crazy. Just by you saying that, it's happening too often. Yeah, I get it. It is by unnecessary stuff. You can see if somebody, like my niece died from natural stuff, from her being sick from her asthma. You know what I'm saying? But when you got to bury kids to crime and all that stuff, that's unbearable. Or your family members to hate, that's unbearable because it could have been all avoided. And but my thing is that, like you say, like we all know, when God comes down to get you, you should. I mean, nobody wants to like just be like, okay, my life is over. Nobody wants that. But when God comes and gets you, you blessed. I'm not saying I'm ready to die. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that when He comes to get me, I hope He wants me. I want to see paradise like everybody else. And so many times I thought that things was going to be over and it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I see, my thing is, I didn't comment on that, but I seen what you posted. That's crazy. Yes. Because it's unnatural to see kids pass away. My thing is and I'm not saying that it's natural to see a family member die, but when you 80, 90 years old, okay, yes, they live their life, this, that, and the other, we're gonna be sad. But when you see somebody in their youth to violence and unnecessary BS, I can't. And I'm knocking on wood because I think the kids in my family are not perfect. But I'm so grateful that the Lord has spared their life against violence. I had a couple of children die in my family where they rest in peace for the rest of their eternity for natural reasons. But I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I can't. But I'm out. I'm not going to stay on here. I came on here and I said my spiel. I appreciate you guys for. It's a lot when you think about stuff, isn't it? It's just a lot. It's mind-boggling. It's like, wow. And that's when I say the title that I picked because I've seen things that probably if I told people I've seen, they would think I was crazy. I've mentioned what I've seen at my job. I work in a children's nursing home that was an old convent home. So I've seen things. I've seen things constantly, but the things that I've seen, the thing that I did see is stuck in my mind. And it makes me think that, yeah, God wants me to see things that nobody else sees. I love you too, Face Squad. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. See, I heard sage was not good. I looked up sage, and I always thought about sage. I've looked up sage. I heard sage was not good for the living. Sage is better for the non-living. I could be wrong, and I got to do some more research. But yeah, I've heard that sage was not a good thing to have in your house. I heard that and I'm not that kind of person to be like, oh my God, I'm bringing spirit. I'm not that kind of person. The only thing I think that's in my household is the Lord. That's the only thing I think that's in my. I don't think I will never welcome no other spirit in my household. So if I ever thought that somebody else was in my household, you gotta go, and I will let you know. Okay, I'm gonna do some more research. But yeah, I've done a little research about sage, and I've heard sage was not so good for the living, but it was better for the dead. Okay, I will do some more research. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for even coming in because I know it's late. People gotta go to work. I'm off for the next 3 days. I ain't rubbing it in, but I appreciate you guys. And Maybe I should have more meaningful talks instead of just getting on there and talk about anything. I got some things to say. People might not want to hear it, but I got some things to say. Peace and blessings to everybody. Story time. You know I appreciate you, sis. Faith Squad, Jason, all you guys that came in and chill with me. I appreciate all you guys. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Peace and blessings. Have a great night and a great tomorrow.